23-mile option or the full route, which is a 30-mile option.
We're both famously sensible when it comes to training options, aren't we?
Morning poodle pals, we're out again in the hills. It is windy where we are, so we'll bring you up to speed on what's going on today in a little while, but for now I think Laurie, it's time to start running, you know.
You reckon? I'm ready.
We've had a little walk to start. It's time to have a little poodle.
Speed this poodle up.
Right, let's get moving a little bit for a while.
Yeah.
Check in very soon. About 2, maybe 3k in, to be honest. We're not paid a huge amount of attention to that at the moment, but just have a little chin wag just to let you know what's going on today. A couple of things to talk about really. The main thing is we are out in the hills not far from Macclesfield, and we're doing an LDWA event called 3 Shires, which takes in 3 Shires of some description. We're a bit hazy on that at the moment. We've not really done our research, have we?
No.
Anyway, the most important thing about today is this route has many different mileage options, and we're not sure which one we're going to take. So the 2 that we've chosen to pick from today are 23-mile option or the full route, which is a 30-mile option. And we've decided we're going to call that as we go. Now, Laurie over here has Manchester Marathon
next week.
In 1 week.
Yeah, so this is my taper run.
This is his taper run. So we don't want to break him. I've got London Marathon in 2 weeks, so we don't want to break Lee either. So that's sort of where we're at really. The other thing, which perhaps we'll talk about a little bit more later, is Laurie has signed up for the lap in May. So this is, if we make the 30 today, this will be your first ultra.
Oh my god, it'll be my first ultra. Yeah.
It'll be your first ultra.
Oh, that's so special.
So we'll see. Might not be, might be just a 23, so we'll see. We're going to call that later.
Yeah.
But this is very much like getting to the sharp end of training for the lap in May for both of us.
We're both famously sensible when it comes to training options, aren't we?
Yeah, we're always very conservative.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see. Anyway, we'll check in later. Where are we, Laurie? Lud's Church?
We are deep within Lud's Church.
Deep within Lud's Church. I have never been here before, and it is
gorgeous.
Mega. Very, very excited now.
The eponymous 3 Shires head.
So there you go. Laurie's research was correct. 3 Shires head.
Thank you, Google.
So there we go. Google
We're here.
served us right.
It.
It just goes to prove that you can believe everything you read on the internet.
Feeling vindicated, it's all true. Then let me tell you about my theory of the shape of the Earth. You will be amazed.
This has taken a turn, and we've still got 30 plus K to go. So it's pretty windy, so I'm going to shout at this camera and then hopefully you can hear what we're saying. But up shuttle slow, which was quite the climb but pretty epic, and essentially we've passed Wildwood Clough now, which was our choosing point. So if we were going to do the 23, we needed to turn back down, go to Wildwood Clough and miss out the top loop. For whatever reason, we've decided to carry on, so we are going to aim for the 30 miler today. So that's what's happening. And I know we touched upon it earlier in the video, but crazy thing about this is this one over here is tapering for a marathon, and he's about to do his first ultra.
Yeah, I don't know, it made sense at the time. Thanks, Lee!
You're welcome. Stick with me, kid. Anyway, right, so we are reliably informed that from this point onwards, this is not the easiest and not always the prettiest of routes. So let's dig deep and carry on. Also, I can feel the rain coming now.
Yeah, get the coats out maybe.
Is this the point on the video where it all turns?
Is this where the music changes?
Could be. Let's find out later, eh?
We're ready.
Okay, right, we're gonna Google. So, just come out of Wildwood Clough, which was sort of the main feed station on the route, and as expected, LDWA, you have not let us down. That was glorious.
Oh, it was good.
Laurie first experience of such a thing. What are your thoughts?
So impressed. Such a spread, cross buttons, scone, flapjack, tracker bars. You had a weird cheesy scone wrap.
Yeah, scone
cheesy
wrap.
Oat cake,
Yeah,
cheesy oat cake.
Yeah, cheesy oat cake. Absolutely delicious. Just melted cheese in a weird wrap, in all honesty, but fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we were very comfortable in there, weren't we? We could have easily stuck there for like half an hour or so.
Yeah, that was half the problem, wasn't it? You got to stand up again.
Absolutely. So yeah, we managed to get a brew. We're going to have a little walk for a few hundred meters just to let all that settle, and then we'll pedal on.
Yeah, the woman, when we were coming in, she said, "Are you an ultra?" And we went, "Yeah, we're doing ultra." She said, "You look like ultras." We were like, "Hey up, dude."
Yeah, hey up. So we'll take that. Current ETA 5:20. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad. We just stopped for a while.
Yeah.
We've been taking it steady.
Yeah.
Yeah, need to be back at the car for about 6:30 or so. So there's still an hour.
Babysitter timeline, aren't you?
On a babysitter timeline, so that's what we've got to do.
Yeah.
That's our cut-off, our fake cut-off. So there you go, 16 miles done, 14 miles to go. Everything is fine.
Yeah, I think so. Cautiously optimistic.
Everything's fine. Right, we'll check in a bit.
Yeah.
See you later. Just need to do the admin. There we go.
Thank you.
Lovely stuff. So yeah, we are back. We're back at Wild Boar Clough.
Yes.
And we're going to get some food and a coffee.
We're ready for treats. He's got his oat cake. How you doing, Lee?
Managed to get my oat cake. I'm starting to struggle, it has to be said.
You feeling it?
Yeah, that loop towards the end, certainly the last sort of 2 miles or so in the legs. You were definitely shimmying me along, but I think that's fair to say. All right, we've got an oat cake.
What an oat cake? You got your coffee?
We've got some coffee, and we're on the home stretch. So one way or another, we're getting over the line. It's just I might be crawling. This one, however, is absolutely fine. I'm totally taking it in your stride. So
Oh yeah, totes. I've barely noticed it, Lee. Barely noticed it.
So there you go. First ultra.
Yeah.
Not quite over the line yet. So let's
Not
get
quite.
to-
No, it's all right. We're going over the line. We've got this agreement. I'm giving you a piggyback over the line, aren't I?
Might be what is happening.
That's how we're getting there. Yeah. I do have sore feet. I have to adjust my laces. I've got sore feet, so
Well, at
it's
least
all
you've got
right.
some issues going.
Yeah.
That makes me feel slightly better.
I promise there is some pain involved.
Okay, great. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Let's see if we can increase that on the next thing. So we've got a little momentous occasion to mark. Just past 43k, which is significantly more than 26.2 miles.
Yeah, we managed.
Ultra marathon territory.
Oh, my first ultra. I'm so proud to have done it during a poodle with you.
Absolutely nice to get it recorded for posterity.
Yes.
Laurie's into ultra territory, so this is a first. Perfectly done during paper week. So, and ETA is about 6 o'clock. So, at the moment we are all good on our babysitter cut off. We'll probably check in when we've got a park run to go. So here we are. We've made it to that glorious moment, Laurie.
Oh,
where
a park run to go.
Just a park run to go.
Just a park run to go.
So yeah, we're doing all right. I think you're pretty good, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm feeling. I think running through the woods makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's very pretty. A lovely sort of last stint. I'm definitely struggling. I've struggled more than this at the end of
Tell you what, I think you're doing pretty well, mate. I think you're doing pretty well.
The big worry coming into this was having the same knee issue that I had at 10 reses, and for the most part that's been okay. Weirdly, that was a left knee issue. My right knee's been griefing me for the past sort of 2-3 miles, so keeping a bit of an eye on that, but hopefully it's just the fatigue of the terrain and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're very much on the home straight now, and it is just really beautiful around here. Here you go. We're just gonna gently poodle it in. We're sort of running here and there as and when I can, but yeah, we're all good. Just totally crashed. It's like 2.5k to go and I just suddenly got mega dizzy, and yeah, doesn't feel good at all. So just gonna have some Monster Munch and see if that brings me around.
Restorative Monster Munch will see you right. Restorative
Monster Munch is what we're going for. So we're just gonna have a little sit for 5 minutes and see if that brings me back to life. I'm sure it will.
Nice for you.
Well, I've sort of come back to life to a degree anyway. Let's have a little sit down for a bit. Some Monster Munch, some jelly snakes, and a full double decker, so quite a substantial meal really. Yeah, still feeling sick but not feeling dizzy now, so that's good. So we're just sort of plodding our way home. Yeah, I think we're looking at probably only about a K left, which is welcome news. So yeah, done all right. I mean, there was that one point where we were deciding whether we were going to go for the 430 or the 23, where we were like, is this the bit where it all goes horribly wrong?
Yeah, this is the moment.
So yeah, pretty positive until the past sort of couple of miles, really.
And it was
And the battery went on the GoPro, so we're on the phone. Yeah, I think what it hammers home is however much you think you need to eat, you always need to eat more. So that's sort of where we're at. So on our way back in, and I think we'll have a check-in with you once we get to the finish line.
We did it.
We did it. So, little brief reflection on things. How was it for you?
It was really good. Yeah, I would say towards the end, definitely sore, but we made the right decision, I think.
Yeah, I think we did. That whole sort of 23 versus 30, like, yeah, it's been painful for me alone on this past couple of miles, but you know, otherwise I think we were going pretty well.
We were. If we'd finished at the 23, we would have finished like fresh and strong.
Yeah, that would have been pretty straightforward. So I'm glad we pushed ourselves easy, today. Yeah, glad we pushed ourselves.
I'm super glad. I don't regret it. I think it got to be a struggle, but it wasn't. It was never going to be impossible. Yeah, it was just not necessarily going to be comfortable.
Yeah, and I think you're in a really good place, mate, for the lap.
I'm really glad. I really appreciate it.
Sure, how soon the lap is now? Is it 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, it's not long. It's in May.
Maybe 6 weeks. Maybe 6 weeks. But yeah, I need to sort this knee out. I need to sort my nutrition out a little bit. But otherwise, I think, you know, pretty positive. And as an event, fantastic. Yeah. Absolutely. If it's something that you're pondering, sign up, do it next year. Defo, beautiful route, like one of the nicest routes that I've done.
The only stretch of road was that last half a K. That's the only bit of road. Everything else was trail, trees, streams.
Absolutely, yeah, really, really, really lovely. And as always with LDWA events, you're so well looked after. Absolutely fantastic. The guys, the volunteers, the food, just can't fault it. Absolutely fantastic. So there you go.
We're here.
Thank you very much for watching. So from my point of view, the next one I'll see you on is going to be London Marathon in 2 weeks' time. Hit that subscribe button. That's the way it works.